New at 4, a Tallahassee man has pleaded guilty to threatening a school shooting to avoid debt collection. U.S. attorneys say Demetrius Murray pleaded guilty to 6 counts of interstate communication of threats to injure children. In November, Murray allegedly told a law firm in California that he would shoot children if they kept trying to collect on his defaulted business loan. Investigators say Murray also made a video with a handgun near the playground of Kate Sullivan Elementary. Murray faces up to 5 years in prison for each count, and his sentencing is set for April.